This is a blogcast by UX Design Agency. Listen to our blog articles in audio format and get all the latest insights and knowledge about creating demanded digital financial products with the power of UX design. 5 emerging digital age challenges that digital banking can tackle with the power of financial UX design. The digital age has opened more opportunities than ever before for development and growth. This challenges the banks to adopt a new mindset, business approach, and innovative technologies to take their services to the next level. Success in tackling these challenges relies on customer trust and loyalty. In this Financial UX podcast, we explore how you can become a beloved digital brand that provides exceptional user experience and establishes an emotional connection with your clients. Make sure to download the white paper attached to this audio version or visit the full article at UXDA's blog, as it includes a lot of important graphs and illustrations. Customer expectations are constantly growing. When it comes to banking, 75% of banking customers feel that their bank's performance falls short on their financial goals. Studies show that the number of complaints about banking services in the UK alone exceeded 2 million in 2019. Customers expect digital banking products to solve their problems and ease their everyday lives in a pleasant and enjoyable way. Also, 63% of consumers state that the best brands are the ones that exceed expectations through the customer journey, as conducted in a study by Wonderman. Tackle it with financial UX. Only 19% of companies have a team of customer experience specialists that help to bridge the gap between customer expectations and the businesses. Meanwhile, 69% of customers who plan to leave their bank say it was due to poor service rather than poor products. So the first step to becoming a financial brand that can deliver what the customer desires is to develop a strong team of either in-house or outsourced UX, CX specialists who can become the user advocates within the organization. Their job is to integrate customer-centered values and mindsets throughout all levels of the organization, ensuring that the processes meet the customer needs. This can be greatly facilitated if the C-level executives are actively involved in increasing the brand's value through user-centered strategy and products. The UX team will make sure to integrate the design thinking approach deep in the operational and strategic processes of the company, ensuring that the financial solutions match the user needs and expectations. Financial UX Action Plan. In order to create truly outstanding financial solutions that would wow the customers, the product development should be based on the market need. From our experience, creating a product with the main focus on its features, marketing goals, and profitability results in customer rejection and failure. At the same time, many financial companies believe this is the right approach to creating digital products. As stats show, 80% of CEOs believe that they deliver a superior experience, while only 8% of customers agree with that. To create a financial product that the customers will demand, love, and be loyal to in the long term, it's critical to start with exploring their needs and wants through the human-centered problem-solution cycle. In fact, 76% of consumers already expect companies to understand their needs, expectations, and deliver according to those. It's important to find out what job the users hired the product for. This is what defines the motivation to choose a specific product over other alternatives. This is so the newly developed solution wouldn't become a blind try to succeed, but would be tailored specifically to solve the pains and struggles users face. A user will choose a solution according to his/her lifestyle, so it's important to take into account the audience for your product. For example, the daily routines of millennials and seniors would vary and have a different impact on their expectations. According to an Oracle report, 86% of customers are ready to pay more for a better customer experience. So, this is the most effective way for the businesses to take care of profit in the long term. Components of UX research, such as user personas, empathy map, and jobs to be done approach, allow you to develop a clear understanding of what the exact audience for your product expects, the specific problems they seek solutions to, and what makes them disappointed in the products already available on the market. This provides your team with the ability to create a digital financial solution that would address all of the most important user scenarios and deliver an exceptional user experience, resulting in customer satisfaction with your brand. Switching brands becomes the new normal. In the digital age, customers are harder to impress and less forgiving. One negative product experience is enough to damage the way a brand is viewed in the eyes of the customers, forcing them to switch to another one, as 33% of Americans have stated. Given the fact it takes 12 positive experiences to compensate for a single unresolved negative experience, financial products have to be on the top of their game to be appreciated by their clients. Customers choose those financial brands that are able to ease their lives and generate positive emotions, rather than complex solutions that cause them headaches. Open banking makes switching easier than ever before, as the number of user-centered alternatives rises in the market. Tackle it with financial UX. In the digital age, 89% of customers would switch to a competitor brand after receiving an unpleasant customer experience. Here, the key differentiating factor between companies that customers so easily abandon and brands that they stay loyal to is the value they receive. The better the value matches the customer expectations, the higher the chance that brand will be chosen in the long term over other alternatives. A genuine value realized through a great customer experience proves that the company cares about its customers and builds trust between the brand and its clients. The unique value depends on 5 interconnected elements that should be integrated into the company's inner processes and product development. Those are functionality, usability, aesthetics, status, and mission. If functionality is not enough to conquer the rising competition, then provide great usability. If there are competitors that provide both functionality and good usability, aesthetics should be added to make the product stand out. To gain an advantage over other alternatives, personalize the product, connecting it to your customers' lifestyles. Make it a symbol of their status. Finally, if all of the previous levels are completed, move to the highest one, providing a mission that your company embodies. Financial UX Action Plan. Financial UX design approach has the ability to eliminate a bad experience as a reason for switching brands by transforming it into a delightful one. To create this outstanding experience, start by mapping out user journey and identifying emotional reactions at every touchpoint within the digital solution. In this way, you can find where you need to reduce friction that causes switching and transform pain points into wow points. New digital platforms transform consumption. We are already used to desktop, mobile, and wearable products, but this is nothing compared to what the future holds. Conversational services like Alexa and Google Home voice assistants, Internet of Things, virtual and augmented reality, robots, and neuro services are expected to become a part of our daily routines in the near future. According to research, customers are expecting to further embrace new technologies by 2030. 80% say that they expect delivery by drone. 81% expect to engage with chatbots, and 78% expect to use an augmented virtual or mixed reality app to see how a product will look. Financial brands that will become the leaders of the future have already started to develop their digital competencies to be able to instantly adapt their service to any kind of digital platform. As Brett King, founder of Movin, predicted, the number one bank in the world will be a technology company. Tackle it with financial UX. A bank can be sure to keep up with the technological innovations if it adopts a disruptive company culture. This agile way of thinking and operating allows it to be flexible and adapt to any new technological and customer trends. Such a company culture aims to reinvent the customer experience, bringing it to a new level and offering a solution that's way more pleasant and enjoyable than any other alternatives on the market. This kind of brand provides an exceptional experience that's easily accessible throughout all of the platforms that people integrate into their lifestyles. Progressive banks who will realize this and prepare such an experience working closely with financial UX experts will become the pioneers of the new digital banking reality. The aim of Financial UX Action Plan is to constantly monitor and detect any change in the digital behavior of the customers and have the technological resources to adapt to it quickly and efficiently. By staying alert to rising changes in customers' needs, you will be able to prepare in advance and react in time, thereby expanding digital solutions to new platforms in a way that's enjoyable for the customers. Practice an experience-centered mindset throughout the entire financial organization and have the courage to challenge your legacy. This will organically make your business maximally flexible to adapt to any digital innovations demanded by your customers. Digital first replaces traditional business strategy. Brand marketing is rapidly substituted by digital channels. It means that users get the overall impression of a financial brand primarily from the interaction with its digital service. If the experience of the digital solution isn't satisfactory, the user's trust and sympathy toward the company can be ruined. This is why it's very important to start viewing digital products as a representation of the whole brand. Establishing a digital business is a top of mind as 90% of organizations have adopted or have plans to adopt a digital-first business strategy. Tackle it with financial UX. The digital age requires a brand new digital-first business strategy. A study reveals that 67% of organizations mention better customer experience as the main objective for their digital business strategy. Only a decade ago, a product, business model, and market distribution strategy were enough to ensure success. But the requirements have changed. In order to communicate the brand value through digital channels, components such as experience, design, value, and user-oriented experience mindset need to be adopted. Creating a beloved brand requires a focus on the experience your product provides, not on its features. The better the experience, the higher the chances of becoming a trusted company that the customers will stay loyal to in the long term. Design shouldn't be perceived as a package or marketing tool, but an approach that puts the customer at the center of all business operations, allowing the approach to deliver up to expectations. Marketing-motivated mass sales are becoming extinct. Everyone can now let the world know what hides under a pretty but empty product package through reviews on social networking. Currently, people choose those products that provide them value and ease their daily lives, not ones with a loud marketing campaign. Finally, a beloved brand would always view its customers and all business processes through the prism of an experience mindset. It's a way of thinking that consists of serving the customers, providing an emotional experience, offering solutions instead of over-featuring, disrupting the industry, and ensuring a smooth flow throughout the customer journey. The essence of it is that you, as a business owner or employee, treat your customers as family or friends and strive to help them in any way possible. And financial success will come as a result because CX, UX leaders get 3 times better return than CX, UX laggards. Financial UX Action Plan. To create a unique digital product experience that would make your brand beloved by your customers, start with a small audit of your current product, asking the following questions. What is the essence of your brand and how can your digital products convey it? What is your digital strategy and how can your digital products realize it? What are the habits, needs, and lifestyles of your customers and does your product meet them? What other alternatives are available on the market and does your product offer a better experience and value to your customers? Is your product modern and aesthetically pleasing or does it look outdated? Is your product intuitive and easy for your customers to use? Is your product gray and boring or does it create a wow effect? Are your users proud of the product and perceive it as a part of their lifestyle, or do they view it negatively? Replies to these questions should demonstrate how your digital products communicate the brand value to the customers and stimulate ideas on how to improve it. Big techs perform emotional disruption. We are living in a world that's ruled by big tech companies. Google, Amazon, Facebook, Apple is already disrupting the financial industry in several ways, and we all know this is only the very beginning. 54% of global respondents trust at least one big tech company more than banks in general, and 29% trust at least one tech company more than their own primary bank. One of the reasons why these tech giants have the support of so many customers is their ability to provide value and form an emotional connection. This could become a blind spot that financial companies aren't aware of. In the digital age, customers expect to receive not only a tailored and convenient usability, but also positive emotions. As stats show, consumers who have an emotional connection with the brand have a 306% higher lifetime value, stay with the brand for an average of 5.1 years versus 3.4 years, and will recommend brands at a much higher rate. It has never before been so important that the services we use daily make our lives better and create joy in the process. Despite this, there is still a myriad of complex banking products that are difficult to use. Why would any customer choose a banking product that constantly causes anxiety, frustration, and stress over a solution that is just as secure but also makes managing finances fun and enjoyable? When customers compare their digital experiences, there's often quite a big gap between the usability and experience of Facebook or Instagram and their banking app. This causes disappointment because they have become accustomed to the big tech products that are smooth and enjoyable. 73% of customers say that an extraordinary experience with one company raises their expectations of others. Why can't their banking experience be the same? This is the reason why the financial products developed by the big techs are predicted to dominate the solutions provided by the traditional players. Meanwhile, there are finance companies that use this situation as an ideal growth opportunity and motivator in order to increase their digitalization efforts. There are examples of well-known huge banks that have succeeded in creating a banking experience that surpasses the fintech products in many ways and deliver an exceptional service. We can read reviews on Google Play and the App Store that state the user's overall excitement about the huge transformation the bank has undergone. These customers will most likely stay loyal because they see that their bank really does care about them and has made a big effort to create this pleasant experience for its customers. 79% of US consumers state that brands have to show they care and understand their users in order to choose their services. Tackle it with financial UX. The human brain is not designed to budget. The irrational, unconscious emotions drive 80% of our behavior. This explains why it's so difficult for many to manage their finances. Banks should take these stats into account and address people in a language that they understand, through emotions. Enrich digital banking products with a pleasant and enjoyable experience that not only delivers up to customer needs, but also creates an emotional connection with your brand. Often, the banking industry is afraid of emotions. But truth to be told, this is one of the main ingredients of creating a long-term relationships with your customers. Financial UX Action Plan. Financial UX design is the most powerful and effective way to create an emotional connection between your brand and your customers through a digital product. Beloved brands are built on positive customer experiences, and positive experiences are created through emotions. Find out what users love about big tech products and think about what you can use in your own product to make it more emotionally engaging. The goal isn't to copy the features of other products, but rather get inspired by their best practice to stimulate ideas about how your solution could be improved. One of the ways progressive financial companies establish an emotional connection with their customers is by adding gaming elements, which generates fun and brings positive emotions to the financial experience. The key to financial brand success lies in the customer's heart. 84% of customers state that they are more likely to stick with a brand that treats them like a person, not a number. It's extremely important not only to think about usability and UX, but also about the integration of personalized, positive experiences that form emotional connections throughout the whole digital ecosystem of a brand. Ask yourself this: does your brand experience convey that the bank puts the customers first, cares about them, provides needed solutions, and wants to help in any way possible? It's not enough to create a nice banking app. It takes the integration of user centricity in the whole banking ecosystem. Every product, every aspect of the business, every department, and every employee, so that the whole organization is united in serving the customers and caring about them. In the digital world, this is the way to communicate to the world that the financial brand really does care about its customers and receive their love and loyalty in exchange. This was the audio version of UXDA's blog article. If you wish to read the full version and gain insights from our other articles, visit UXDA's blog at uxdesignagency.com or find us on Medium by the name of UXDA. Let's add emotions to banking and transform the financial industry together.